Hello everybody, this is Val with This Is How You Do It. I just did my hair and I put some xanthan gel on my hair with the praying hand method. I'm not through styling my hair, but I do have the gel on my hair. But my hair has been stripped, so this is the curls I got with stripped hair. Well, you say, what you mean by stripped, Val? What I mean by stripped is all my oils and good stuff was out of the hair when I applied the gel. And I did the praying hand method to smooth it on, and I used a whole baby food container of gel on my hair. That's a lot of gel, but then I put oil in that gel, and I don't know if I diluted it by putting the oil in it, but this is the way I was doing it. I just did the praying hand method like that. And my hair don't curl as much in the front, but this has given me some definition. My hair is usually straight in the front, right up here, and a little kinky right here, and curlier toward the back. That's the way my hair. That's the way my hair operates. And I just wanted to come back on to show you me after applying the xanthan gel, which I made on the previous video. 1 teaspoon of xanthan gum and a cup of water. I put oil in it, but you can make the gel without the oil. And I may have, I don't know if I messed it up because I never tried it before by putting the oil in it, but I did. But it seems to be okay. See, that's my kinky section. And I don't know if you could see the curls or not because of camera situation that I got going on. And I will turn again for this. And I'm going to take some of my cream and rub it, praying hands method, through the hair and see what happens. With the gel. I'm just putting more product back in my hair because it's been washed all out because I colored my hair. And I don't want the dye to script my hair, so I'm replenishing my hair. And I do want to say this to y'all. I was looking at that news report, because they still have it on the news this morning, about the little girl that got slammed down by the police. And I was looking at that little girl, and I said, she reminds me of one of Obama's daughters. I said, what if that was Obama's child that slipped away from the Secret Service to go to a pool party, and she was slammed down like that? It would be a whole different story, wouldn't it? It shouldn't matter whose daughter it was that happened to. Justice should go to anybody. I know the man quit his job. They say he quit. He may have been asked to resign. But he said the pressures of the job, at least that's what his lawyer said, caused him to treat a child like that. If it was his child or his sister or his niece, I wonder how he would have felt about the situation. I believe he would have wanted to pull a gun on somebody if they would have did his child like that, or his niece, or his cousin. I don't know what justice we should be looking for. But anybody else, they'll call that assault. But it wasn't to the point that we could see. But the child, we teach our children to respect the police, to have a fear of authority. So even if she looked like she was getting up, she probably thought the police was there to help her, not to hurt her. And then again, with all the stuff that's going on in the news, she was probably scared to death of the police. So you got to think about where she coming from. And everybody talking about where he was coming from. He had a bad day at work. With all the stuff that's going on in the news, that child could be traumatized. She was shaking to death sitting there in them handcuffs. And why was she handcuffed? What happened? I want to know that the police was even called. I think they said they had a complaint or disturbance, but they didn't say the children were fighting. They didn't say that they were no gangs. They was probably just a little too loud. Kids gonna be loud. They kids. Kids gonna run around. Some of them ain't gonna stay within the gates. They gonna go toward the street and be all out on the sidewalk. They kids. And I am talking about this thing because it's still in the news. And we as YouTubers, I think if something is in the news and it affects our people, and it ain't just got to be our people. It ain't just got to be our people. This can happen to anybody. But the thing that happened was that it was a little white boy at the pool. He said he was standing there with right there next to the police, right next to some of the kids, and they threw all the little black kids down, and they never touched him, and he was with them. Can you imagine? What impression did that leave on that kid? Maybe when he grow up, he'll fight for justice in the American way. Hopefully. Because I don't think all policemen are bad. But what's going on in the news, it's portraying that because they're acting so stupid. They act like they don't realize that all the stuff that's going on in the news, when they go out and to protect and serve, they need to be on their P's and Q's so they won't be in the news. Don't you think? Well, y'all, I'm going to finish doing my hair on this side because Willie just called me, and I'm going to get off this thing and call him back, and I will talk to all of you beautiful people on the next video. This is the results of my xanthan gel. I'm not really shaking it that much. Overlaid with some conditioner, oil, and water. But I'll talk to you guys later. I'm finna get off this thing and call my man.